Divorce doesn't end the pain. It just moves it to a new address. Most people file because they think it's the only way to stop hurting, but the resentment, the loneliness, the feeling of failure, those go with you. If you're watching this, you're not here for fun. You're done or close to it. Maybe you've already looked up lawyers. Maybe the papers are in a drawer, unsigned, waiting for you to finally stop hoping. I'm not going to guilt you into staying. I'm not going to quote a Bible verse or pretend that fixes everything. What I am going to do is ask you for 48 hours before you make the most expensive decision of your life. You've probably already rehearsed the speech. We tried everything. It sounds true because you believe it. But here's a question worth sitting with. Did you try everything, or did you try the same thing multiple times? There's a difference. Most couples repeat the same 2 or 3 approaches. Weekly counseling that went nowhere for months. A self-help book you both read the first 3 chapters of. A tearful late night conversation that felt like a breakthrough until Tuesday. Those are all legitimate efforts, but they are not everything. Most couples have never spent a concentrated weekend working on their marriage with trained coaches. Not a vacation with a devotional tacked on, an intensive 9 or more hours of focused, structured work on the actual problems in your actual marriage. You learn a communication framework, then practice it immediately on real issues. Not hypothetical exercises from a workbook. Your actual issues, your actual hurts with a coach available if you get stuck. The difference between a weekly counseling session and a weekend intensive is the difference between studying Spanish on an app and spending a weekend in Mexico. Immersion changes everything. Here's what we've learned at Renovation Marriage. 98% of couples who attend our weekend intensive self-report significant progress. Not a little progress, significant in one weekend. We've had couples come who were separated, couples who had already filed, couples who were legally divorced and came anyway, sometimes as a last favor to a friend who just wouldn't stop asking. Some of the strongest marriages we've ever seen walked in on Friday barely speaking. If you're watching this at 1 a.m. with one foot out the door, here's what I'm asking. Give your marriage one more weekend before you give it up. Bring your doubts, bring your skepticism, bring your already written speech about how you've tried everything. Just give us 48 hours. That's all. Because divorce is a permanent solution to what might be a temporary problem. And the worst reason to get a divorce is the fear that nothing else will work. The best reason to try an intensive is the chance that something might. Visit renovationmarriage.com. Look at our upcoming dates. You probably fell in love by accident. You'll stay in love on purpose.